card. So thank you so much. Okay, so Bestway. I own a hot tub. Rachel Pavis and I presented together. We've talked about it. This brand is an industry leader in inflatables like hot tubs, 25 years. I mean, so they know what they are doing. This is the Taos, and this is exclusive to QVC. It is pretty epic. We're gonna talk all about it because it fits up to 7 adults. Okay, think about that. Something you can get out of the box yourself, set up easily, no installation time, not spending thousands of dollars for a hot tub. It's really easy. Trust me, I know. I have one home and I use it. It's a game changer. It's like vacation in my backyard.
I know, it really is.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Price, real quick. You're saving $126 today. It's $599.98. Get it home today with any major credit card or debit card for $120. It's all you need. And if you use 12-month special financing with that Q card, $50 a month. That's it. There's no colors to choose from, by the way. It comes in this beautiful color. And we're going to dive into the details.
So the Taos is named Taos after Taos, New Mexico, which it has that Southwest feel. So if you're into the Southwest vibe, this is perfect.
Yeah.
I love that they gave us the very neutral top as well. You'll see the top behind me is that brown tone too, so that's perfect. And like you said, this is a big one. It holds 5 to 7 people. So not only does it hold 5 to 7 people, but you can also sit on the outside of it. So it's super comfortable. It's cushy. It has so much give to it when you sit on it. Has give on the bottom as well. And you know, I've told this story probably 1,000 times, Melissa, but for me, I wanted a hot tub and we couldn't afford it. It was just too cost prohibitive.
Yeah.
So I got one of these, and like you said, it's a game changer. It allows you to have your backyard parties. It allows you to be in your backyard space in a spa that you know is how well is maintained. You've put it together yourself. It's easy to do. You don't need any tools. It's super safe, and it has all the bells and whistles that those commercially installed hot tubs have as well.
It's honestly incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, So I had mine in the box for quite a while.
You did, I know. We talked a lot about it.
We talked about that, and finally we bit the bullet. You know when you have all those boxes, you're like, I need to set it up. And my husband and I said, okay, we're gonna do it. And we stepped in the hot tub and we both were like, why didn't we open the box sooner? Like, what's wrong with us? We've set it up back in like February when it was still really cold out.
Yeah.
And it was our thing. We said, you know what? We put Charlotte down for a nap. Let's just go relax, have a nice glass of wine, decompress, talk about the day. I've gone in there by myself after a long day here, a lot of talking and, you know, seeing people. You just want your quiet time.
Exactly.
This is in your backyard with no maintenance, minimal maintenance, which we're going to talk about, you know, in a minute. But you're not calling somebody when there's a problem. There's no millions of wires everywhere. There's no crazy thousands of dollars you have to spend. I mean, the jets, by the way, are
phenomenal.
Like you feel like you're in a multi-$1,000 hot tub.
I know. It's hard to imagine because we're sitting here in the studio. But it's number one, this sets up in, I'm going to say 20 minutes, but if I'm honest, it's less time than that. So I'll walk you through the setup really quickly. Here is your control center. This is your workhorse. This is going to do all the work for you. So I've already, because we're shorter on time on this cell, I've already attached the cord here. This cord gets attached right here, and then you're going to put the valve right into the number 1 on the side of the spa. So when you first get it home, you take everything out of the box and then you go ahead. This valve here goes right into this number 1 right there, and then you come over to your pump, and what you're going to do then is you're going to hit your bubbles. Now once you hit your bubbles, then that's going to fill the spa. It does all the work for you. It doesn't take any time at all. And then once that is inflated, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to inflate the top that you can see that's in the back there. Once your top is inflated, you then are going to remove this cord here, and everything hand tightens. You know, when I first got my Spa, I was nervous that I was going to mess it up. So I'm like, what if I connect the wrong thing and I burn out the motor? You know, like these are the things that went through my mind.
Yeah.
But it's so simple. So you'll notice that everything lines up. So you literally line up the knobs here, the cords, the pipes, and then you just hand tighten them. It's that easy to do. You don't need any extra tools, and you can't hook it to the wrong one. That was the thing that for me made it super, super easy. You can't hook these to the wrong place. They literally just hand tighten right on, and it's easy to do. So once you have everything tightened like that, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to fill your spa with water. I recommend picking up some chlorine tablets or something from the pool supply store. You can get chlorine or bromine tablets.
Yeah.
We give you the chemical dispenser that allows you to put the chemicals in the water, and I'll show you that when we come back, because it's pretty cool the way that this works. Your filter, this is your filter, and inside of here is a replaceable filter. If you take good care of this and you rinse it frequently, you're not gonna have any problem with that. That gets all the hair, debris, grass, whatever you have floating around in your spa out. So this piece just fits right on. You then screw that on there, and the way that it works is the water in the spa gets sucked through this filter into your control center that heats the water, and then it spits it back out. And what I'm holding here is the chemical connect. This is where your little chlorine tablets will go. So you put your chlorine tablets in here, and as the water comes through that spout there, you'll notice then every bit of water that's coming back through is being cleaned by those chlorine tablets.
This is so amazing. Again, $599.98, and you can have your own little spa moment in your backyard. If you use your Q card, you have 12-month special financing available to you, which would make it $50 per month. So I have a question. I mean, I know the answer, but I want to help our friends at home. So once we fill it up, once we have everything set up, how long does it take before we can actually go in and start enjoying it?
Well, I'm gonna say that really just only depends on what the outside temperature is. Your garden hose is going to fill the water at about 50 degrees is the water temperature coming out. So if it's warm out, it's gonna heat up a lot quicker for you, but I'm gonna say between 12 and 36 hours, depending on how cold the temperature is outside of your house. Now, as a little trick to that, I will tell you that I have used a sump pump in a 5-gallon bucket and used my own hot water heater to get in there quicker. So there are some ways around. Or if you have a garden hose that attaches to, if you have a utility sink that has water and a garden hose, you can do that as well.
I love the trick.
So there are some little tips and tricks along the way. But this holds 314 gallons. It is a little over 7 feet in diameter. The interior dimension is about 5.5 feet in diameter. So, I mean, look how far apart we are. We can have all our friends in here, right? We can have everybody who's backstage who come and sit here in the spa with us right now. The water, this does everything that those commercial spas do. It heats to 104 degrees. It has 180 jets. It holds 314 gallons of water. And if you're wondering, well, how do I know how much water to put in? There is a little line that says a minimum and max here. And so all you need to do, and I don't know that we can see that, but there's a line. If you know that you're going to have 5 to 7 people in it, I recommend doing more like the minimum line. But if it's just you and your husband, or you and your husband and your child, you can do it a little bit closer to the maximum line. But it's also made of something called DuraPlus, so it's super, super durable. It's puncture resistant. You don't have to worry that it's going to pop. This is not like a kiddie pool. No. This is able to withstand the 104 temperature water in here. DuraPlus is a 3 times fortified material that makes it super, super durable and puncture resistant.
I love that. Can we, because I know we don't have a lot of time, maybe talk about the cover?
Yeah, so that's the other thing. So a couple of things. This has an energy saving cover. It has the cover, this is your like basic cover that comes with it, which by the way, when you start adding up all the things that you would have to purchase, stairs to get in, you don't need them because you can sit on the edge. A cover, you have a cover, it's already included. Sometimes you need that lever. I was at a friend's house the other day and she has a hot tub and we went to get in and she doesn't have the lever and that cover was so heavy.
Oh, no.
This isn't because it's inflated. You know, it's a little bit big, so it's just awkward, but it's not too heavy. So you literally can just put this right on the top. It has this apron that goes over it, and then you literally have the 3-click,
which I love,
safety clasp because
so
you have a little one.
Because my little Charlotte gets her hands in everything.
Exactly.
And so because of the way this is designed, even I can't get into it sometimes. You have to press the middle.
But that's going to keep your little ones out. It's going to keep your children out. It's going to keep your pets and debris and everything out. So we always say, use your cover when it's not in use. I know, right? It's a 3-point. I know it is a little bit tricky.
It's adult proof too. After one glass of wine, you may want to watch out. No,
you have to push the 2. You have to push this and then the top one, and that's how you open it up. So it's really nice, and let's take it back off just to show.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's the one cover, but we also are including an energy-saving extra cover, which is this gray one right here. Now that cover I don't think you want to use this every time you use your spa, okay?
Okay.
But you want to use this when let's say you know you're going to be gone for the week, or it's really, really cold out, and you know you're probably not going to use it. You would put your energy saving on. It's going to keep everything in there warmer quicker. So for instance, if you plug in your spa, you want it to heat up really fast, we'll put your energy saving cover on top, and that's going to help that.
Love that. So you get all of this included.
Yeah.
For
everything you need.
$599.98. You know what? If you have a busy summer and maybe you can't get away, treat yourself. $599.98. If you choose Easy Pay, $120 gets this home today. If you use your Q card, 12-month special financing, it's just $50 today. So it's a great way to treat yourself, treat the family, get something special. You'll make memories in your, when I think of the hot tub, and I mean this, I always think of you and your daughter.
Yes, because I do tell that story. So, I mean, my girls, I have 2 daughters, 22 and 20. And when my daughter came home at Christmas time, she said, Mom, let's get in the hot tub and we'll gossip. And she wanted to catch me up on what was going on in her life, because with her being away at school and having 4 roommates, it's really difficult for us to have that one-on-one time. We get into the spa. There's no electronics. It's just the 2 of us. I can turn off the lights. We can look up at the stars, and it's time for us to reconnect. And that is like one of my favorite memories, is when the girls come to me and say, let's get in the hot tub. For Mother's Day, not this year, but the year before, my sister came over because she doesn't have a spa. And she's like, let's get in the hot tub. So we did.
I love that. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like my husband and I, we reconnect after a long day. We talk about work. We talk about Charlotte. It's just a nice place to create memories and to create that moment of just self-care. So I know it's a little bit of a considered purchase, but you deserve to treat yourself. So use Easy Pay, use that special financing, break up the payments a bit. The best way to place your order is to call our direct line right here at QVC2, 800-500-7590. That item number is M93765. I know we're in our final minute, but is there anything else that you want to tell our friends at home?
Well, I think just to your point, when you were talking about self-care, and we can get back and sit on the edge here, you know, we don't take that time for ourselves.
Yeah.
And I do think that it is really important, because we work hard. This as a fraction of the price of what you would spend to go to an overnight hotel.
100%.
And if you went to an overnight hotel and then did a spa experience with it, you've already priced it out. Like, this is already a better price. You know who's been in the spa.
Yeah.
You know how well it's maintained. Pick up some chlorine or bromine tablets at the pool supply store, a skimmer, and then some chlorine test strips. That's about it. We're talking $40 after the price. This is not something that when you get it home, you're going to be like, now I need to buy this, now I need to buy that. This comes with everything you need. And you know, because you did it.
On a personal note, you need this. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. I love this. I thank Rachel for opening my eyes to this amazing hot tub. $599.98 is your price today. And by the way, it ships to you for free, so you're getting some extra value there. $120 is that price on Easy Pay, M93765. Rachel Pavis, thank you so much.
Thank you, my love. So good to see you.
So good to see you. Thanks, guys, so much. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Melissa McGough QVC. I will be back here tomorrow on QVC2 at 9 p.m. But until then, you are in the best of hands with my dear friend, Steve Doss. All right, guys, have a great rest of your Monday. Bye.